Hello and welcome to 10 Minutes of Tipping with the Doctor. I am your host, Dr. Jacqueline Brooks, and I am coming to you live from North Florida, where the weather was really warm today. I don't know. Is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas where you are? Is the weather cool? Is it really winter? What's it like in your neighborhood? So, welcome today to our thrilling, thrifty Thursday. That's right, I was supposed to do something crazy today. I'm sorry I didn't do anything crazy to give you such a thrill. But this is our thrilling, thrifty Thursday where we learn how to stretch a dollar. And hopefully, you will get some tips in how you can put more money in your pocket, save a little more, okay? So, today, our topic is going to be about food. We want to save money. You have a lot going on right now, inflation, what have you. Well, how many of you are on a budget? I know one of my friends told me the other day, I am on a budget. Well, if you're on a budget, there's certain foods that you could buy that are less expensive. They say foods that are cheap to buy when you are on a budget. Now, I'm getting this information from mommoneymap, okay, .com. So this is where I got my research from today. And they say if you're on this budget and you like to stretch it, what foods can you buy that will keep a little money in your pocket, save you money, and not cost you as much. Well, one of those things they say to buy when you're broke is beans. Yep, beans, beans, beans. So that's one of the cheap foods. You can get black beans, kidney beans, uh, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, beans, period. Beans are supposed to be inexpensive to buy. And you can use all type of recipes with them to cook different things, all right? You can even buy dry beans, all right? And some people will be buying peas soon, black eyed peas. Kind of in the family, right? Right. Well, dry beans. When you're searching for the cheapest food to buy the dry beans, and you can soak them and cook them and have fresh food. Okay. Another one we should know is rice. Right, rice. Rice stretches to everything. I actually found this menu I have to give you where this person spent $5 and with that $5 they spent at the grocery store, they ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner for $5. Okay, so I'll share that with you the next time. But rice is also a go-to product to purchase when you are trying to stretch a dollar. Okay, goes a long ways. Another one is pasta. Yep, another budget friendly item is pasta. I know you say all these things are carbs right now. Kind of sounds like it, right? Yeah. Well, you can also stretch your budget by buying pasta, and sometimes they have them on sale. And also lentils, like beans. You can have just getting these things, you can just create different menus to eat different things all the time. Oatmeal, they say, is a great investment. Oatmeal. So you have some breakfast food now. It's budget friendly breakfast, especially with the cost of eggs today. Whoa. Have you seen how they've spiked up? Well, let's see. It might be a part of our deal today also because you can do so many things with eggs. So let's see. Bread. Now, they say bread is a cheap thing to buy for the budget. I don't know. Last time I checked, bread nowadays, you can buy bread for what, almost $4 a loaf? You have to catch a sale. You really just have to catch a sale. If you can get a loaf of bread for 2.50, you're doing good, I think, today. So they say because you can make toast with it, you can make sandwiches with it. There are just so many things you can do with a loaf of bread. It's good to get a loaf of bread. Now, another item they say is canned tomatoes. I don't know. That might be your thing if you want to make your own tomato sauces or whatever diced up from tomatoes. Get a can of tomatoes, onions. Yep. We use our onions. They can be used in so many different dishes, and they say they last a long time. So that's one reason why onions, they're on the menu. Garlic, another way to add flavor to your meals is fresh garlic. And they say you don't need much, just a pinch, here and there. So that's good. Now, bananas, when it comes to fruit, they say bananas is a good thing. One thing I know, bananas kind of fill you up. So if you get a banana, you eat a banana, they say to make the most of your bananas, purchase buy smaller bananas in the bunch. Okay? Peanut butter, another filler. It's high in protein, and they also say it's delicious. Okay? So it's a great choice when you want to stretch your dollars. Flour, because you can make your own baked goods to save money by adding flour. Did you know if you go to the grocery store or a bakery, what it costs to purchase a cake today? Make it yourself, save yourself a whole lot of money, all right? Bouillon, okay? The broth, they says, sometimes can get expensive, but bouillon is a great alternative. It adds flavor to your food items that you're cooking, especially the rice and beans. And they say it becomes a great choice to put on your grocery list when you are broke. All right. Potatoes. Now we know potatoes, 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 potatoes. You can make all different types of potatoes. So if you buy yourself a bag of potatoes at the grocery store, you know that you can stretch that for several meals. Say if you spend $4 for a bag, you know that that's going to make what, at least 5, 6 meals off of those potatoes. All right, sweet potatoes. Now, I think sweet potatoes, it just depends on the season because sometimes they can be a nice price and sometimes they can be a little bit costly. But then that's just me talking. Now, I'm not the expert now. This is what they've done the research on, okay? So they say allow sweet potatoes. I like sweet potatoes. I do like to have them on my menu. And sometimes I just think they're not cheap as they're stating here. Now, carrots, they say finding fresh vegetables when you're in the budget. Sometimes it can be difficult, but carrots are the exception. Lettuce, even making a salad, they say when you're broke, instead of, I guess, buying the bag of salad already made up, make it yourself, buy the lettuce. You can put it on your sandwiches also. And eggs. I told you eggs probably would be on here, although they're so expensive now. All right, but it's versatile protein and it's good when you on a budget because they can use on their own or in the ingredients that you're doing different meals. Salsa. They say when you short on fresh produce, and you just want to add flavor to your dish, salsa is a great substitute for fresh tomatoes. Frozen vegetables, okay? Now, sometimes you can get great deals on those, but you can check in your freezer item at the grocery store and get frozen vegetables for a good price. You have a variety. Now, they say apples. I say it depends because I bought an apple on sale the other day for $1.99 a pound. Okay, so that was on sale, mind you. But I had to look at it this way: the bag of those Envy apples, they had 6 in it, and it was $6.99 for 6 apples. And I think that was a little bit too much. So $1.99 was better than me buying a pack of 6. Okay. So, but they say apples are a good bet when you're trying to save money. Choose cheaper varieties. Not like me, the Envy apple, but they say like Gala to save even more. Choose the apples that are more affordable because you now you have some vitamins to your diet and it can be affordable. Now, frozen fruit, they say when your fruits aren't in season, you can purchase them frozen. and may be in your budget, may not be in your budget, but you have to kind of check the prices, okay? They say sometimes you can find good deals on frozen fruit. Now, tuna, that may be a good go-to, I believe, yeah. Um, they say most meat can increase your grocery spending. Tuna you can get for a cheap price. Yeah, a lot of times you can, making it a good choice for your budget. Milk, make sure your family gets their dairy dairy intake, their daily dairy intake with milk. Now, we know now there's almond milk, there are different type of milks, different type of things we can do to substitute, but milk is on the list, all right? A great choice for the budget, they say. But have you checked the price of milk lately? Along with eggs and bread. Okay. Well, it's on the list. Now, cottage cheese is another friendly thing on the list. It says it's a filling snack and it's also healthy. And so they say cheap. I don't eat cottage cheese, so I don't know how much it costs, but this article says it's cheap. Now, popcorn is also a snack that's listed on the list. It isn't a great option when they say, although most snack foods aren't a good option when you're on a budget because they can be costly. A bag of chips can cost you a whole lot, right? Well, but they say when you broke, go to popcorn. Popcorn kernels are a great way to enjoy a snack while on a budget. So I guess they're talking about you popping it yourself. Yep, not the microwave. You pop it yourself. Just a little bit of oil to pop on the stove, and it's a cheap snack. And if you're doing it with your kids or something, it's a great activity to do, and they get a kick out of watching the popcorn pop, I'm sure. So that's a win-win for you there. Now, the next thing they have on here is spices, because they say you really don't like bland foods, right? I know I don't really like bland foods. What about you? Well, if you're on a budget, they say the spices, add them to your list. Salt and pepper is a must, but then you have your all-purpose seasoning, things that can spice up your food, okay? So I've just talked to you about 27 things that can be on the list for you to shop around when you are on a budget. And you can do things accordingly to who has it on sale. Check your papers, your sale papers, check the online, what stores you shop at, and see, hey, are any of these things on sale this week? They say compare prices because you might get a better deal, and shopping in season helps also. All right, so I hope you were able to get some tips that help you learn how to stretch a dollar. So please join us again on Monday, our Meaningful Monday, where we have tips that are meaningful and that can help you, hopefully, in life. So remember, please remember, what you do today creates your yesterday, today, and your tomorrow. Choose wisely. See you next time. Thanks for joining. See you again. Bye.